Hello, you guys. Yeah. Welcome to. Is it Voodoo Meets Honey?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome to.
That's why our channel took so long to get up. First of all, and this is why the intro, because we're gonna keep all of this. All of this gonna be in there. This is why. Anyways.
Well, that's fine. That, it's not gonna change over time. This is still gonna be the same amount of focus here. But no. Hi. Welcome to our channel. I would be the voodoo portion of this channel. My name is Jade.
And I'm the honey portion. My name is Maya.
And yeah, once again, welcome to Voodoo Meets Honey. This is kind of our, well, not kind of our, this is our first video where we'll be talking about how we met, and more than likely title it as kind of a tell-all because at this point we live in a very small town, and Maya and I would probably be considered to have pretty big personalities for what it's worth. And yeah, people have a lot to say and with very little information, and that can cause confusion. So we are here to clear some of that up for the girls.
I want y'all to watch this video very closely. I know sometimes it's hard to believe what we're going to say, but if we need to pull out receipts,
we can.
We can. Okay? Okay. So, I'm Maya. I currently reside in South Carolina in a small, wee bitty town, like 3 hours away from Hyde, Atlanta. I've been here all my life. I will be 24 in less than like a month. I have a lot to do in a little bit of time and thin patience. So, I am a student. I will be graduating very, very, very soon. So, yeah, that's about me.
Yes, and I am Jade. Obviously, we live in the same place. I am originally from Houston, Texas. H-Town, stay down. East Side, to be specific. But yeah, and moved here to be with Maya. I'm also a student. School. What can I say about school? Also, thanks, Betsy DeVos, for all the help that you have given to students. We appreciate it, but we're not going to get on that right now. Yeah, I work. I guess I could be dubbed talented. I don't like to tote that around because, I mean, what does it really mean? But, you know, I draw, I sing, all that stuff that really is not an applicable skill. But, yeah, jack of all trades, master of none type situation. But,
I have the gift of gab. Because
yeah.
I was like, she's up here listening to all her talents and stuff. I have the gift of gab.
No, but seriously though, because it's easy to talk to Maya in a camera for me, but I'm really not an open book when it comes to, especially first meeting people. I'm very
dry. And not in a bad way, but just she has to fill you out first. And if you don't know Jade like I know Jade, that would come off as rude. So a lot of people think that like she's mean, and I don't know, we argue, or like we just
I might put hands on her.
She might put hands on me, like I'm over here getting abused. If anything, I'm mean. Okay. I'm gonna just admit to it. I am very mean. My patience is thin as grease.
But I don't mean to interrupt you, but let me add context to that. Usually, when people see me, because this is another thing, because you have to put this into perspective, we live in a very small town. And we both have very large, complex personalities. And people don't usually see me like this. Ever. At all. And that's on purpose. So, it's people are weird, and people have weird energy, and when I don't feel comfortable, I just don't feel comfortable, period. So you're not gonna get the whole thing. So if that makes sense to anybody other than me and Maya, awesome, and you get it, and I appreciate that. But just that just kind of is what it is. Like, I'm just not gonna put myself out there and try for y'all if y'all really aren't trying to buy what I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? So, man.
So, onward to our questions.
Yes. After that very long introduction, but no. The first one is gonna be how we met. And God, I feel like I've been talking so much already, but I have to start this one too. So, starting at the very, very beginning, this was right after the whole transition from MySpace to Facebook kind of happened. And, you know, just gay, lesbian pages, influencers, these were a big thing for social media. And it wasn't uncommon for people to have couples pages or, thousands of followers just for the sake of being together. So, of course, I was, one of the people following her ex at the time, which that's a whole nother thing. But, yeah, so just, it was like Pokemon, gotta collect them all. It wasn't even anything like personal. I thought she was pretty. And I was like, okay, this is the girlfriend that she talks about. So I clicked that add button. And there wasn't any flirtation or anything like that past, liking of pictures, smileys, you're so pretty type situation, which honestly, if you know me, is so innocent for me to tell women that they're beautiful. Like, because
right, like just, literally. It's not like this. It's okay.
It wasn't anything like predatory. Or like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to snatch her. Or no, it was literally just like, okay, you're very pretty. But we were familiar with each other. But we didn't have any flirtatious contact until much later after that point. But that's kind of the story of our whole relationship. We had a very, very long... and not even in a bad way. I don't know why that tone meant to sound like that, because I'm slow. But but we did have a long courtship.
Long.
And
it was long.
Which we definitely appreciate now, especially looking at the current state of like dating and how people relate to relationships.
Oh my God, yes.
Once again, no tea, no shade, but it just kind of is the current state of the world. We're very grateful that we had that time and allowed each other kind of that space to feel each other out and to grow up before we were like, all right, let's go ahead and do this now, so.
And it's so crazy because, like, I know people now, like, get together after a month. Like, we literally talked exclusively to each other for almost a year before I even asked her out, because I did ask her out, and I think I have that video, or I have pictures. We might upload that at some point too. But yeah, like, it's just weird now, because I remember even when I was dating in high school, you would at least date somebody or talk to them for at least 6 months,
just an amount of time,
so you can know them. But now it's like people hop to relationships so quick so they can get an image, and that's mostly why we wanted to create this page, so y'all can know that it's not fake. It's hard work. Somebody's calling me.
Perfect.
And it just takes a lot to get where we are. We want y'all to know that we aren't perfect. We do have disagreements. We did have a long courtship for reasons that we will get into later. Like, a lot of gory details. Like, it just wasn't, oh, we're together now and it's perfect. It was, no. It took hard work and determination and love to get here. Like, seriously. But... anyways, before I start preaching, our next question is, how often did we see each other while we're long distance? Yes. I took the initiative to go visit her first, because I felt like I was just giving her all my time, my attention, and I haven't even touched your face. Like, I've been talking to you on the phone and liking pictures on the internet for almost 2 years now, and I have not seen your face in person. Right. So for my birthday one year, I just flew out. I got flued out to see her. And it was great. Like, I spent 4 days down there. I did not want to come home. Like, it was great. I really enjoyed myself. I was nervous. I wish I would have kept my snaps so y'all could see how nervous I was, like, literally traveling to see her for the first time. But It was fun.
It was.
It was worth it.
It really was. That was, I don't know, that was really dope. Like, just the whole experience for that time and just, excuse me, having those butterflies for somebody, especially like at the age that we're at, it was just like, oh,
right.
wow,
It was
I didn't know I could still feel like this. That's
right.
cool. But yeah, and that kind of leads into the next question of how long were we long distance before we actually met each other in person? And we kind of have a rough estimate of that. I'm sorry, we don't have an exact number. We're not.
We didn't keep track.
Yeah, no, not even like. Yeah.
We might be able to give you an exact figure if I like get my old phone open, because I did have a calendar when I went to see her for the first time, and I had like counted the days and never ended it. So I will check on that. But roughly, we talked for almost 2 years before I seen her. Like, it wasn't no overnight, I've been to get flew out to see you and I know who you are. No, we talked exclusively for like 2 years, got to know each other. We even took time off from talking and got back together and talked again and reconnected so we could be where we are today.
Right. And once again, leading back to the point, like, I don't, like, it's kind of starting to become a cliche statement and misconstrued that, you know, somebody has to like break you down to nothing before y'all can work. That's not necessarily the case. Like, granted, I once again not gonna get into gory details, but we had our own stuff, but it just you have to put work into relationships whenever they are appropriate and healthy and work for you. And we definitely had to do that, and we definitely had to piece it together and learn from each other and give each other hard lessons. Still.
A lot of hard
and
lessons.
That's for me, because I'm saying ouch and amen at the same time. So, but, you know, these things don't happen overnight. These things do not happen in a day. Granted, emotions are very strong, but when it comes to an actual solid bond like that lasts through hardships, it's so easy to love somebody. It's real easy to fall in love with people. That's super easy to do. But in terms of maintaining that and establishing trust for somebody and maintaining that and holding people's burdens and their secrets,
forgiveness,
like that's where it gets hard, and that's where people find hurdles in their relationship, and sometimes it's hard to get over those, and a lot of people don't make it. But it's just like you got to understand it comes with loving a person. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I found my person, so it was a lot easier. But these are things. These are just things. But we'll get into that. I just had to touch on that because, like, that's another thing. Living in a small town with people don't have a whole lot of information, so they just tend to fill in the blanks with whatever they see fit. But
you know what?
And it's like, no, we don't know what, and you don't know what either, obviously, because if that's the story that y'all are kicking, it's not correct. But we didn't just. Well, and excuse me, because this is more for me, because it's me. Excuse me. I didn't just pop up overnight. I didn't just get flued out and come down here to crash in Maya's place. I don't, just without going in too hard, like, I just don't know what y'all thought that I came out here to do. But obviously it's a lot more than y'all think, and that's reflected in how y'all handle me whenever I try to come out here and do anything. But that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, questions.
I feel like we've covered almost all the questions. The only one we haven't covered is what we would do different. And I would not be an asshole. And I say this every time and time again. First of all, I'm the last child, so I'm the baby on both sides. I've never been really told no like that. Like, even my mom told me no, it was really a yes. Like, and Mom, you know that. So
just because we know, right? Hi, Mom. Because I like it's TV.
Hi,
but
moms. We know you're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Y'all are probably gonna be like, "Wow," but hey, Mom.
Honestly, my mom would probably be proud because I kept this PG because she knows I cuss like a sailor.
I only said 2 cuss words, Miss Stephanie.
Did you say cuss words?
I said a cuss word.
When?
I said an A word.
Well, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know how finicky YouTube is. We're new. So we'll have to see if Ass can cut it. We probably won't even. We'll probably have to bleep that out.
We'll probably have to bleep it out.
It's fine.
I said an A word though.
The emoji, so people know. And it's like, well, what did she say? we don't know. Like, anywho, but yeah.
And I don't think we're gonna edit this one. I think it's gonna be like raw, uncut. If you watch it to the end, yay you.
Kudos for you. And yeah, we'll have more videos coming that once again get into more detail and cover more specific topics because obviously we definitely have a lot to say. I honestly, well, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna speak for Maya like that, but I personally have honestly a lot to say, which is surprising for even myself. So yeah.
All right, y'all. Next time.